Conversations with Cliff. I'm a free thinking spiritual beast. We can keep it ratchet or classy. I'm here for the conversation.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Cliff. It's me. I'm in here. Yeah, by Compton AB. Here you go. Here you go. I know. I'm all head. It cracked though. It cracked though. It's definitely gonna get you moving. Definitely. In the gym, I'm on that. I'm running it back. Going from Compton AB, to some old school crunk music. It's just you know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. Anyways, hope y'all doing all right. Hey, you joining me? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get these numbers up. Come on, tap in, lock in with me one time for the one time. What we talking about today? State of the Union. If you really want to call it that, because right, it's laughable. It's laughable the way things are going, the way the leader of the free world, if you want to call it that, is handling business. Because it really feels like a dictatorship. Could someone explain to me how the leader of the free world can post and say racist things about a former president and first lady, and we shrug shoulders? And when I say we, a collective Americans, collective population, just it happened. He gave some weak excuse, blamed it on somebody else. But you leading the charge, bro. This on you, gang. This ain't no oops, no small mistake like, oh, my bad, we can move on. No, that what might have seemed minor to you has major effects on everybody. Cause we tripping. And I'm mad. I'm big mad. When I was in the military, had my commander, my first sergeant did something outlandish. How I'm supposed to follow you now? Me, being a senior NCO, do something outlandish. I'm supposed to turn around and say, all right, y'all still follow me, do what I say. I'm still running the show. I can say it. Will they do it? Probably not. So again, how can we have a leader? And I know people use this word a lot, and it's a buzzword, and people use it in the wrong manner. He's a narcissist. You can't tell me otherwise. He's a narcissist. Because there's no way that you can, on one hand, be racist and have these alleged claims of you being a pedophile, being on Epstein Island, doing all kind of weirdo, pedo, whatever type stuff, and come out like this is part of your campaign slogan. You was gonna release the files. Day one, this is what you said. We listening. We listen and we don't judge. Now we judging. We judging. We got to, because you got us messed up. And you did it during Black History Month. And I know it's 28 days, but it's still Black History Month. So it sting a little bit more than it would any other time. Like, we are damn near desensitized to all the mess and all the antics and whatnot. But we still feel a way like it ain't okay. It's not okay. Shout out to everybody that's out here teaching and moving and grooving, teaching Black history to the youth, embracing Black History Month. I love the random Black history facts. One of them I seen today, which was kind of random, and I don't even know why it was up, but it was telling a story about a man who got sentenced to 25 years way back in the day for using counterfeit money, $340. Gave him 25 years. Leader of the free world told us he gonna take 10 bill, not $10, not 10,000, not 100,000, but 10 billion, and put it in his company. To me, it's a front, fraud, scam, call it what you want. It is what it is. But that's our get now, and ain't nothing gonna happen to him. This is America. This is the State of the Union. We are in shambles. It's just I would say I would never thought we would have got here, but you kind of see it coming. Depending on how you look at life, how you view everyday things, you kind of seeing the play coming. And it's like, damn, we watched you set it up. We watched you start making moves, and we just stood by. And this is what we got. We are divided. And I don't even think it's just race. We're just divided as a people. We're divided by ideologies. We're divided by so many little things. But the main thing, that media is pushing and that most people only see is color, black and white. The blacks hate the whites because they oppressed us for millions of years and they still doing it. The whites are shunning us and telling us to get over it. Ain't no such thing as racism. Insert the other races. The Browns is getting hit hard by these fake agents running around causing chaos. Fun, fake fact. Nah, it's not even fake fact. It's a fact. Ain't nothing fun about it. When the only president that I acknowledge, President Obama's office, there was a claim that he was deporting illegal immigrants. He did. Did we see it on the news? Did we see agents, ICE agents, FBI, local police, DEA, anybody, a task force? Did we see them herding folks around? Did we see them out here whooping ass in the streets, beating people, shooting them, hitting them with cars? Did we see any of that? Did we see any of that? Please call me up. If it happened, show me. But we seeing it live and in color right now with the current administration. Think about that. Why? Why are we seeing this? What's the need for this to be plastered all over the news, plastered all over social media? Yeah, I know we live in a digital age where folks will pull out their phone and press record or go live before they even think about trying to help somebody, before they think about, damn, this person just got shot. Let me call the ambulance. Let me call 911 to get this person some help. Nope. I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna scream a bunch of times. I'm gonna just keep talking. This is messed up. Y'all can't do this. That's the type of world we live in. That's the state of the union. We live in a digital age where the leader of the free world can do and say whatever he wants to, commit hella criminal acts before becoming the president and still doing it while he the president. And we just like, well, no. We turn a blind eye on it. Like President Obama did an eighth of what Big Dog doing now. He'd have been under the jail. Matter of fact, before he even got put in jail, they'd have paraded through the streets, beating him with rocks like they used to do back in the day in the Middle East. That's how sick this country is. And we living in it. It's a cold, cold, cold world. And we'll let you down. Boy, that's a hit. You don't know that song. You know it. You know it. I really don't understand. Every day I try to wrap my head around what's going on out here, and it just don't make sense. It just don't make sense. And then we get these distractions. I call them good distractions. The T.I. versus 50 Cent. Now, if you sit back, you know 50 Cent, you know what he's known for. He's a troll. That's what he do. But he set up plays for other artists, entertainers, whatnot, to get a buzz. They got a project coming out. If they got, need some help, get some money, whatever. He make it happen. Where do we draw the line though? Where do we stop and say, this ain't a play, bro. This for real. They're not playing. These folk ain't playing. What you doing? What type of time you on? Like the whole thing played out. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of T.I. Love his music. Listen to 50 Cent's music. Love it. Love his business acumen, both of them actually. So the beef came out. You kind of see how it's playing out. T.I. got the music. It's cracking. And I said, okay, he got a project coming out. Heard the rumors and whispers before about them doing the verses. Never panned out. And then it got real personal when you bring in people's moms, dead or alive. It's like, okay. And most everybody that listen to rap, that's, you know what I'm saying, battle rap type thing, ain't nothing really off limits. So I get it. So, I didn't take it like, it's about to go into some street. Never crossed my mind. Never crossed my mind that he was gonna go into that. You know what I'm saying? 50 Crew, Uncle Murder, and Yayo and whoever else gotta watch they back, how they move out here. If they down in Atlanta or whatever, they gotta move with 50 security guards and police escorts. Never crossed my mind. Same if T.I. is up in New York doing whatever, or Sons is out and about, they gotta move with X amount of security and kind of, calculate their moves. Nah, never crossed my mind. What did cross my mind is the beef, publicity stunt, not whatever it was. It took a turn. You brought in family, and now it's up. So when you brought in family, a kid's natural reaction, if they got a platform, they got a voice, they gonna say something. So King, T.I. son, he had a whole lot to say. He brought 50 mom into it. She's resting in peace. Is it fair or foul? 50 started it by bringing up Tiny. It's fair. It's fair. Is it okay? Is it morally right? Who knows? Somebody else, you can judge that. To me, it's fair. You can't draw a line where you say something, then no. If you cross that line, I'm crossing it too. We had rules beforehand, and then you went left, I'm going left too. The question I have for y'all, and the question that I was asking myself is, if I'm in a situation like that, and rap is rap, we're gonna keep it there. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in a situation though, and I'm addressing another grown man, me and him have an issue. He say something, and my sons jump, and now they in it. As a father, I gotta shut that down immediately. Hey, no. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're supposed to look out for your family. Somebody say something about your mama, whatever. I got it. No, I got it. I appreciate it. I got it. No, stay out of it. I need you to stand down on this one. Why? Because the way we drag stuff on the internet and social media, it's a game. It's entertainment, right? Us, Joe Public, how we comment and we repost videos, and we got an opinion, we got something to say. You don't think these entertainers is watching this and looking and feeling the way? You don't think they friends, they homies and whatnot is not seeing this and feeling the way? People are sick. People are crazy that they'll go do something and think, oh, damn, King, I thought you wanted me to, because he had said something about your mama and you said something. So, you know what I'm saying? I went and did this. Or vice versa. King shot back at King shot back at 50, posted a picture of mom's tombstone, had some words for it. Now he out and about in Atlanta, anywhere. He could just be traveling, security, whatever. He get caught slipping. Then what? What am I to do as a father? Now I got to turn it up a notch because you touched one of mine. And I don't care if my kid is 8 or 28, still my son, still my child. So now I got to go full force because we done moved beyond the social media posts. We done moved beyond in the booth with rapping. It got physical. So I got to not only match that, I got to squash that because you just went above and beyond what we was doing. So for me, it's better if we keep them out of it. If we just keeping it rap, if we just keeping it words, and that's it, and that's an understanding, because you know what I'm saying, a grown man, you gotta have that understanding. We just keeping it on wax. That's it. Just like I'm talking to y'all, this it. And I ain't finna leave here and I'm finna go see about them. I'm not finna go get the homies and we about to, spin a block and whatnot and do, all that. If we just keeping it on wax, I get it. I still don't want my sons a part of it. Because you never know what can go left. You never know they catch him out and about. One of 50 dudes is around. He side eyes and people saying, ooh, King right over there. You heard what he said about your boy? You gotta go get it. Your silly ass trying to be tough and loyal. You finna go do something. It ain't no telling where that's gonna go. And I can't have that on my conscience. I can't have the thought like, nah, my son can't move around like he wants to. He got to move around with me. I got to hire extra security. Or hey man, where you at? No, don't go over there. Come on, come to the house. I need you to get up out of there. It's too many variables. It's too many things that can go wrong. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want to have that conversation with your mama that, and we was just rapping and man, yeah. Now what I gotta do? I gotta go to the max and do something. And now, not only something happened to my son, now I'm going too. Because more than likely, whatever I do is gonna get caught on recording because somebody gonna pull out their phone or somebody gonna snitch. Then I'm gone. So I get it. Love the little beef, whatever. It was a play, publicity stunt for what T.I. got going on. 50 took part of it. Cool. Keep it on wax. I just, in my opinion, would have kept the kids out of it. The money did his thing. King's his little snap, it was decent. T.I.'s disc, it was decent. We know 50 ain't rapping no more. He let that go a long time ago. And it's cool. We move on, we live another day. It was trending for a hot second. Now we on to the next. It is what it is. It'll be another beef popping up. It'll be something else that'll pop up entertainment-wise to distract us from all the mess that's going on in the country, the State of the Union. It'll be something else. Right now, lately, there's been a lot of talk about D9 members denouncing. And anybody listening, if you're not familiar with the D9, look it up. Divine Nine, Greek letter organizations, college fraternities, and sororities, excuse me. What I don't understand, why do we need to denounce loudly? When we joined the org, did we jump out there loudly? I'm not talking about when you cross, you threw your pictures because you was excited and you was happy. Yeah. But if you don't want to be a part of it, for whatever reason, that's on you. If you don't want to be down no more, just go ahead. But adding this extra that we are devil worshippers, that we are doing ritualistic and doing all these satanic and all that, I missed that part. I had to been taking a good nap when that part happened. I promise. Because I ain't seen none of that. And anybody want to get on here and debate, we can do that. And oh, by the way, I ain't been an alpha long. I've been a Mason for a very long time. And even in that organization, folks did the same thing, denounced because somebody in a certain organization told them to because it was demonic. And it went against their values and their theologies and whatnot. I've done a lot of things in Masonry. I've done a lot of things with Alpha. Not one time was it demonic, satanic. I ain't never been out doing community service and it was demonic. Where they do that at? What? What demon is picking up trash? What demon is reading to second graders? What demon is getting people registered to vote? What demon is passing out turkeys? What demon is walking, helping and assisting people in their everyday life? What demon is helping kids go on a college tour so they can see what college life is? What demon is giving out scholarships? What demon is giving their own money to a kid to say, hey man, I need it? If that's that satanic, well, shoo, I think I done found my religion. Because ain't no way. If you join an organization and for whatever reason it ain't working for you, you want to denounce, go ahead. Turn all your stuff in. We know how to dispose of it and go on about your way. But making stuff up, that's not cool. That's not cool. Because what if they flip the script and make some stuff up about you? How you gonna feel then? Because that just as that table turned for you and you had that moment of clarity and you said, "Oh, this ain't for me," it goes against my values. What was your values at when you was going through the process? Wasn't you the same? You wasn't. So you went through the process, paid your dues, and then you had epiphany, and now it's evil and demonic. Make it make sense. Oh, let's use this excuse. I was young. I was in college when I went through. I developed. I got older, and then it hit me. Okay, we changed. I get it. I'm not the same person I was when I was 18. I'm not the same person I was when I was 25. Hell, 35. We evolve. You're supposed to. It's part of life. But to jump off the porch with that, where you get that from? How? How? Even worse, it's some D9 members that crossed grad chapter. That means you did it later in life. I'm part of grad chapter. No disrespect. I love it. I love my A5. But I'm saying you at a certain age where you really know better. If we're gonna get a college kid a pass because they're younger, they're still developing, they still trying to figure it out, they're still trying to find a footing in life. So you might want to join an organization or do certain things to kind of figure it out. I get it. And then you grow and you say, that's not for me. But you telling me you grown grad chapter crossing individuals didn't have you didn't know this went against your religious beliefs? I'm side eyeing that one. I ain't going for it. Stop playing with me right man. Stop playing with me. We're gonna have more talks on this D9 denouncing. I might bring in some other fraternity members across the D9, some sorority members, and we're gonna have this conversation because I don't understand it. I don't get it. Might even bring in a pastor that may be able to shed some light on it, and I'll ensure that pastor is a non-affiliate, so we get an unbiased opinion. We don't want to bring somebody in that's part of the organization and they kind of like, well, I'm a member. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to spin the block on that one. We're going to spin the block on that one. It's Black History Month. It's almost the last day. Every year, things happen. I hear this one slogan and it burns. It causes me some indigestion. It causes me a little heartache. Like I want to choke people when they say it. For real. Something will happen and we have the audacity, the unmitigated gall to say, I am not my ancestors, ... That's disrespectful, rude, ignorant, dumb. Why is it dumb? Why is it ignorant? Why is it rude and disrespectful to say, I am not my ancestors, I'll do X, Y, Z? If you really understand history and you understand what our ancestors went through, you have to understand that those that stood up and rebelled, that what you're claiming that you will do, that you'll fight and you'll do all this and all that, they didn't make it. They didn't make it. And it's not to say that the ones that did make it were soft meat punks. None of that. They were strong, they were brave, they understood the times that they were in and knew that it wasn't in their best interest to do some wild. Think, think about it. Think about what you're saying and how disrespectful it is saying, I'm not my ancestors. Oh, woo, 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 woo. What? Make it make sense. If your ancestors had been wild, like you claiming to be, and how you would go up somebody's head and you'll do this and you do that, and everybody cheering and keep keying, you wouldn't be here to say that because they would have got capped and up out of here. They understood where they was at, the times and everything that was going on. They knew what needed to happen to survive. Just like now. Because all that rah-rah and all that talk, that's all it is. It's for social media. So when you saying, I'm not my ancestors, you just talking for social media, thumb thugging. Because I highly doubt a large percentage of y'all that say that goofy line, if it really came down to it, you gonna be about that life. So you are your ancestors. Because without them, it ain't you. Without them, you don't get to say that. Without all their sacrifices, all the things that they went through, all the beatings, the rapes, the stealing, robbing, the lynching. We still going through some of them modern day lynchings now. So you think what they were doing, what they were going through way back then before a camera, a Facebook, a IG, a Twitter, all that even existed? It was horrible. They was really going through it. And for y'all to say this stupid line, that's a spit in their face. That's a spit in everything black that we didn't went through and we still going through. Knock it off. Knock it off. It's not cool. We gotta do better. I'm gonna get off that because you gotta made me mad. I'm peaceful. I really am. I do want to wrap it up though and give a life lesson, a lesson to my sons. And if they don't hear it today, they hear it later. They catch it, they catch this clip later. Because I probably said it to them a million times. They don't listen. We all know. Kids hear what they want to when they want to. It hit them later when they go through it. And they're like, oh, damn. My dad said, my parents said, if you're going to be out in these streets, be careful. Not just with the dangers that come with being outside, being off the porch, but the dangers that come with dealing with women. My younger days, I was outside. I was outside. I was whatever. I was outside. I was I was doing too much. The thing that I wish I could do differently. I had a moment. I was in a serious relationship and it went left. She messed up, did some stuff. All right, cool. I took it on the chin and I moved on. But when I moved on, I was in revenge mode. So if this chick wanted to talk to me, this chick wanted to talk to me, this one, I'm with all that. And guess what? I'm messing with you, and you. You cool with it? Cool. Cool. Let's whatever. The problem with that is one is dangerous because I was never like mean to the women. Like I was honest. I was an honest hoe. So I was like, it felt good. I treated them like the lady they were. You know what I'm saying? We went out, treated them well, like a boyfriend should. Opening doors, doing all that little things. So they was really feeling it, really falling. But I'm messing with all y'all. Oh, whoa, whoa. Hey, no. Messing with all y'all. And it got hot. It got hot because they caught me. You know what I'm saying? I'm with this one. and another one pulled up, and it turned south. So what I'm saying to my sons is, if you're gonna be outside, be careful. I know it's cool and it's lit to mess with this one and mess with that one and be player about it. Yeah, when you're younger, it's cool if you're gonna be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Being a player and all that running around, be honest about it. That's what you're gonna do. If you want to be with just one girl, be with one girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't let these your friends in these social media streets trick you off your square. Don't be fooled because you think that's cool to mess with her and be mean to her and do this and do that, and you so player, man, that's gonna get burnt out real quick. It may seem like it's fun. It ain't when you by yourself and ain't nobody around. That phone dry as hell. The homies is off with their girl. They tucked away. You sitting there thumb thugging, looking, scrolling, hoping to catch a stray. So the lesson in that is just be careful how you moving. That's it. Nothing deep, nothing crazy. I'll go into detail of what I did back in the day one of these days. Waiting on the statute of limitation to go. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Some of these girls, they still mad. I ain't. Some of them still feel away, so I'll wait a little bit more before I tell them stories. But that's it. That's all. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with another episode of Conversations with Cliff. Live your life. Be cool. Be smooth. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.
Thank you for listening. This has been an A2I Media production.